So I was supposed to work on starboard cutting boards for a buddy of mine. One for him and one for me on the on his boat from a slab of starboard that came on my boat, right? Because that's what the guy used to cover the rear bench as the bench top. But I'm debating on what I want to do with that now. So I'm debating on using a butcher block style bench top, 1.5 inch thick, right? Made out of 1x and 2x materials, and have that butcher block cobbled together slab of wood, and then giving it a nice chamfer, and then sealing it with fiberglass resin to get that amberized wood look like this, like that. And then coating it with captain's varnish, like 4 or 5 coats of captain's varnish on the satin, and make it look nice and classy looking. But then I started realizing you rarely crank up an engine on the outboard, and then within 15 minutes you're in the area that you're at, and you're on your feet fishing. So what if you want to sit and go on a cruise, like go down a river with your kid? Do I really want to be sitting on wood for a couple of hours, navigating the waterways in Central Florida through the St. Johns River, which is about 45 minutes from where I live at, or one of the larger lakes in the area, and then just cruising around the lake shore, or getting around the shoals and casting a couple of lines? Do I really want to be sitting on that, or would I rather have a comfortable seat? But then the seats that I'm looking at that have the same color set up for as my boat has, or about $35 to $40 a pop, and they're not unique to boating, because they're a dime a dozen. So I'm debating on what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna piss off David when I see him later, because I really pissed him off, because these are gonna be free to him. This would be like a thank you gift for giving me the boat that he gave me. Thanks for giving me a boat that has problems, and now I want to give you a problem. The cutting board. So I promised him that I would make a cutting board out of the starboard, and I've got the pieces cut out. I will be probably working on that tomorrow if it doesn't rain, because the boat will get paint. The quick synapses on the boat, so the boat has to have the upper removed, disconnected, removed, jack plate removed. I have to paint the transom. Once that cures, mount and seal the jack plate. Then mount the outboard pad, remount the outboard, reconnect the connections, tilt it up so I can get access to the lower unit. Remove the lower unit because the ship link is disconnected. Probably, I don't know if I didn't tighten it correctly, or if something else popped out of place. We're gonna put that back together. Once that's done, I gotta start working on the wiring, and start running the strands of wires out to where they're supposed to go, so that way I can start finishing that portion of the project, and then figure out a way of sealing the top for the split bench in the middle. And then once I have that done, I need to start looking at how much wood I have left, so I can start working on building a skeletal structure with stringers and bulkheads, so that way I can mount a what is it called, a deck to the inside of the boat, so I can put in foam insulation, and then glass everything in, so it's all one solid piece, and it provides rigidity and flotation, captive flotation, and then figure out a way of having any water that comes onto the boat drain towards the transom, so then the boat foam can do its thing. Plus, I need to figure out where I'm going to mount the batteries, both for the trolling motor and the outboard motor, as well as an auxiliary battery, a smaller 50 amp battery for all the electronics on the boat, all the lights, all the stereo equipment that's not going to have like a huge straw on it, that will just run if needed. And in worst case scenario, the main trolling motor battery kicks over, that will be the backup battery for the trolling motor, and or possibly get a standard cranking marine battery that has a deep cycle aspect to that, and have that be the electronics battery, that I can just switch over on a battery switch, so that way I can crank on that battery and figure out a way to wire in the charging circuit from the outboard to charge all the batteries on the boat, and have an isolator so that when it cranks, it's only using one battery. So that's what I'm working on now. I'm trying to figure that out. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that watches my videos to the full extent of the video. Sorry I haven't been making any facing ugly mug, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching Leo Build It. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon.